I'm thinking boss swap, looking at this starting choices. Did I do the dad joke by SRF? Yes, I did. Yes. Must be the Hello World Mastery run. Transforming a card's not a bad start on Defect. There's a 3 rest site, no elite path, too. Actually, 5 rest site, no elite path. We want it. Generally, Defect wants to fight a couple of elites, though not too many. Something like this looks appealing. I would have to go through an early shop. Maybe that means don't go to this shop. We could go this way instead. Yo-Yo, thanks for 17 months. Looking forward to your veggie Hello Fresh. I hope you enjoy it, truly. And Medic Dwarf, thanks for 6 months. I did hear the sad news about Turkey. My heart goes out to everybody who's impacted by that incredible tragedy. Medic Dwarf says you can DM Medic Dwarf to learn more information about humanitarian donations from abroad. They're not in the earthquake zone themselves, but nearby and able to help. There's also a link in the discourse channel of the Discord, which I'll give a link to. Yeah, I was truly saddened to hear the horrific news of those earthquakes. And I'm glad to hear that there's a way to support. That's awesome. Let's do the boss swap. I'm feeling risky today. Get a nuclear battery. Start of each combat, channel a plasma. So we start with 1 extra energy each turn for kind of no downside. That's very neat. Thought there were only like 4. So the original FTL Faster Than Light had 8 different ship hulls, I want to say. And then those ships usually had an A and a B variant. For a total of, or maybe it was 9 ships, A and B. Yes, 9 ships, A and B. For a total of 18 ships that you could play, I think. And then the Advanced Edition added 10 more ship layouts, bringing the total to 28. With, I think, 10 different ship hulls. Advanced Edition was released for free a long time ago now. A couple of years after FTL was released, but a really long time ago now. So anybody who owns FTL automatically has FTL Advanced Edition, which has all the ship variants. So Cody, thanks for 7 months of support. How's it going, Matchhead? Yeah, we're doing some Spire with FTL music sponsored by HelloFresh today. Figured why not? All right, I think that's a really good start, quite frankly. Starting with nuclear battery means we can pick up some expensive cards and dish out some damage with them. I think that does mean I probably want to go through this green path still. The early shop giving us something we might need to deal with the elites, or if we feel really strong, we can even go maybe this way. Guess I could have gone up the middle. Oh, that was probably better? I like going to an early shop to guarantee the first elite isn't too bad, though. Could consider using the dual cast now. I think I'm not going to, though. Dual cast definitely makes the 4th energy a little awkward initially. And in some early fights, we'll want to dual cast the first time we see the dual cast so that we have the option to dual cast a lightning orb later in the fight. Like here, for example, we're going to do that. Not that it ended up mattering. Good. Get a decent potion and hologram bullseye beam cell. With the extra energy, hologram is definitely my first pick here to allow us to block and get a card back into our hand. Into the Breaches on mobile? Yes, through Netflix games. Actually, they signed an exclusivity with Netflix. So, bad news is Only way to get into the breach on mobile is through Netflix. Good news is, if you are a Netflix subscriber, you have Into the Breach on mobile for free. That's pretty cool. Bullseye much worse here without Crack Core. I agree, yes. It's mostly a deal 8. I mean, the lock-on might affect a little bit, but this is mostly just 8 damage. Taking the hologram. And we get a card remove. I might actually want to remove dual cast because of the nuclear battery. Always putting a plasma orb in the front slot rather than removing a strike. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't often like to remove dual cast early, but this seems like an opportune time. Exclam. Yeah, now playing is working. Good, good. Let's put that in the title. Delightful. Recursions here. That's cute. Loop also a fun option. Not a lot of damage here. If I want a way to get through any elite fight, guaranteed Essence of Darkness would work. I also don't mind Charge Battery and a card remove. I actually might remove a Defend and replace it with a Charge Battery here. Second Bullseye on offer. You can always opt out of this elite if we didn't get good damage cards. I'm reasonably happy that now playing is working. Thanks for the numerous rounds of bug fixing it took to get it nice and smooth like it is now. Well done. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go to that shop. Deal. Bum, bum. Strikes are enough damage. Surely. Here's a decent card. Streamline. 2 energy. Gets cheaper each time it's played. Very nice with hologram. Self-repair also very nice to help us sustain ourselves through the run. Could end up going this way. Let's see. Recently upgrade Streamline at that first fight. I mean, if we don't take the Streamline, we're not going to get much done, huh? Yeah. That is a good self-repair, but I need a damage card. Stats. Also like that we can already Streamline Hologram Streamline because we have 4 energy per turn minimum. Hey, Curious Observer. Yes, unfortunately the promo is US only. Apologies if that was not clear. I've been asking, but it's the nature of these sorts of things to be region locked, and I can only do ones for US only. Currently. Maybe someday there'll be a cross-region promotion with HelloFresh. I'm hoping that'll happen sometime, but it's not this one. It's not this one. So, 35 health, huh? That would be... I can opt out of the second elite, too. Okay, we should fight the first elite, then. Especially if we have a Sunder. Do I want a Sunder and a Streamline? Honestly, I kind of do. Normally I say it's one or the other, but I think with the nuclear battery, it's not one or the other. Oh, that's interesting, Pandem GG. You live in the city with HelloFresh headquarters. Was that outside of the US, though? Because if so, that would be why. But if it's in the US, I don't understand. But why? Oh, it's in Berlin. Yeah. Well, that'll do it. So we can double Streamline this turn. Take out either the front or middle sentry. If we take out the middle one, I don't take damage this turn. I might want to bring one into Sunder range, oddly enough. I like the idea of killing the front one, avoiding the daze, taking 7. Let's do that. Think we can charge battery Sunder? Next turn we can strike Sunder. Even better. Kill this one. Or maybe I wanted to do this. There's also a Berlin, Connecticut. Relatively close to that. Although it's perhaps important to stress that it's Berlin, Connecticut, not Berlin. Because some things will never be forgotten, I guess. Ooh, early bag of prep on defect. What a great first elite that was, by the way. And Skim. Skim with 4 energy and a streamline, you betcha. Berlin, that's right. Nunchaklin. This is a very good start. Let's just do another elite fight. The earlier you can get relics, the better they're going to be. Yeah, play it. Good. Don't hollow that, although I could. Perfect. Charge battery, streamline, zap. Don't play the Sunder. Might use the colorless potion here. We'll see what the turn looks like. But 5 energy is really good. Oof. If I hollow, charge battery, we full block. Taking 8. 8's very reasonable. Potion chance is pretty high, though. Let's use this. This is a full block. GG. Great fight. We get ice cream. Oh, ice cream nuclear battery. Let's go, Twitch chat. And a freaking meteor strike. Okay. That seems pretty good. Am I sure this run's not going on YouTube? Well, anything can happen, right? Bonk. Double Sunder. The Resundination. Orbs? I don't think I want these orbs. The HelloFresh luck. Does that ice cream do? Deliciousness is what it does. We get to keep energy per turn, which lets us save up for the very expensive 5-cost card, amongst other things. That makes me immediately want to upgrade the hologram and then the skim, because we're going to break the game very shortly here. Yeah, it's particularly nuts with what we have so far. Truly, truly ludicrous. Just ludicrous. Hey, I'm supposed to be able to play you. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Mushroom. Take less additional damage when vulnerable, and we get another hologram. Let's go. Double hollow. Sunder is here, Buffer is here, Potion Belt is here. Potion Belt particularly appealing at the moment. Card removal is here. We've already got a win with 2 copies of Hologram, but Hologram is mostly to let us play the Meteor Strike and the Streamline over and over again. You can also use Hologram to fetch Hologram once both are upgraded as a sort of X-cost defend card, where we can gain 5 block per energy we have. With the Ice Cream, we might have a lot of energy. I'm taking this Potion Belt. 2 more potion slots to hold on to for the rest of the run. Very useful. I'm not going to buy the second Sunder, but I am going to upgrade the second Hologram. Do I want to buy a potion? Not really. Do I want to buy Turbo? Not really. Alright, we want to make sure we leave ourselves with at least 1 energy so that we can play Meteor Strike next turn if we draw it. Let me do that easily. Main goal in this fight is do enough damage by turn 2 to avoid the big slap headed our way. We do get to play the Meteor Strike. Now we have 3 Plasma Orbs, and that's all the energy in the world. So here, for example, I'm allowed to use Hologram to fetch Hologram over and over again to make as much block as I want each turn. I can just wait. Meteor Strike being a 5-cost card, but because it generates 3 plasma, it actually generates 6 energy immediately back if played. So it's an energy-generating 5-cost card. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Take 1? Sure. Yeah, where's Unceasing Top at? Squished. No Meteor Strike. However, there's an Ultra one, which could return back the Streamline, and actually that's it currently. Multicast could be effectively a double energy for us. That's pretty potent. That is pretty potent. Or we could take Machine Learning for more card draw, and I think this is also very good. I'm going to take the card draw. Pyramid, Blackstar, Inserter. Amazing. Probably going to go Runic Pyramid here. But any of these are extra stupid. Best thing about Runic Pyramid is if we draw Meteor Strike turn 1, we just play it turn 2. And we have extra draw turn 1 with a Bag of Preparation. This is one of the biggest reasons to take a Runic Pyramid, if you ask me, is extra turn 1 draw. So Pyramid or Centennial Puzzle both work really well. Inserter really doesn't do much. It's going to let us get more orb slots. Those orb slots will let us get more energy, but can we meaningfully spend that energy? I don't think so. Extra relics from the Blackstar certainly could be good, but I have to imagine the ability to retain cards long-term is going to be way more worth it, so I'm definitely going Runic Pyramid here. This feels like a highly likely to be successful run. So now the biggest question in my mind is, what can we achieve mastery of card-wise? I'm thinking Meteor Strike might be on the menu. Let's see, what upgrades are important here? We're actually mostly okay at the moment. Yeah, all about minimizing turn 1-2 damage in the short term, which is going to mean getting these strikes out of my deck is the next step. Let's start this way. Multicast Tempest. Ooh. That'd be nice. Give me this back. Chill Plus is kind of interesting. 1 Frost for each enemy in combat. Nice in multi-enemy fights. Also a nice way to evoke the Meteor Strike orbs. This is not bad. 3rd hologram is also rather reasonable. I'm gonna go with Chill. Hello, pay up to pass. How about I don't? You give me your money and your mask to make enemies weak on turn 1. And look at that. Meteor Strike cannot be played, but with the power of Chill Plus, Meteor Strike can be played. I didn't even think about that option. How exciting. These boys have no chill. Grab 'em, bear. Hello, the Meteor Strike. Let's do it. Sunder and another hologram. Perfect. Hologram Meteor Strike again. Probably want Skim, though. Can't quite kill Pliny, not quite. A little bit here. Machine learning a bit overkill now with Pyramid? Yes. If I'd known I was about to get a Runic Pyramid, I would not have taken machine learning. But it still might be useful. The POG of the HF code can't be a coincidence. I think they know what they're doing. I think they know what they're doing. Oh, we're still just chatting. Are we? We are. Whoops. Let's fix that. I'm so sorry about that. People seem to have caught on, though. Good catch. Excelente. Do I want a white noise? Random powers. Pretty juicy, actually. No chatting in the Spire. I'll take one. White noise can be deliciously random. And we can either remove a card or upgrade all the strikes and defends. I said we wanted to get these strikes out of the deck post-haste. Let's remove one. Although the 7 free upgrades is tempting. We've got stuff to remove. The Abacus is here. Enlightenment is here. That's curious. And so is Reinforced Body. I'm going to take that Enlightenment. That is a ridiculous cost reduction. And it's one of the colorless cards that we could maybe get crossed off the list here. We got to look out for some opportunities to get some of those done. Do I want Reinforced Body, though? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm going to go this way. We're not going to take out the Burning Elite this act. I don't want to go to that shop, mostly. Good luck to us. And don't forget the Thunder Strike. Well, maybe I do forget the Thunder Strike, though. Consider that I might maybe want to do that. Sure. Wow, so we just Enlightenment to make Meteor Strike 1 cost. Note that it says this turn, but what it actually means is only until played, as it is now 5 cost. But I could hologram the Meteor Strike and the Enlightenment and do it again. And there's machine learning. Have we got machine learning mastered? Yes. I don't need a second one then. Sweeping beam, steam barrier, no thanks. Yeah, we need to upgrade the Enlightenment, which makes it say this combat. And then you can do the silly thing. If I use the Strength Potion, Streamline Strike is enough, right? 22 plus 8. Yes, that would work. Okay, we'll use the Strength Potion. Streamline, Hologram, Streamline, Strike. Killing that guy in the back first always feels worth it to me. 21. So now, Meteor Strike's 1 cost. We can Meteor Strike, hologram the 1 cost Meteor Strike, and play it again. Heck yeah. As long as we don't get too many wounds stuck in our hand. Juzu Bracelet. No longer encounter normal enemies in question mark rooms. Go for the eyes will be a good way to block later on. Not strictly necessary, but helpful. Without an upgrade though, don't see the need. Could get a second Streamline. We haven't won a run with 2 of those yet. I don't really feel like this run needs to be it. Maybe later. Maybe later. Double chance at Coliseum with Juzu here. That's good. Preserved Insect. Elites are easier to kill. Heck yeah. We've had some really good Preserved Insect runs today. One health. 1 health. Get out of here. Doom and Gloom. Not bad. Kind of fun with Enlightenment, too. Interesting. If I take in multicast, this would actually be really good. As it stands, not necessary. Another merchant. Heat sinks. Pretty good. Sure. Sure. I like card draw. Small Book of Stabbing. Beautiful. Give me the skim, actually. That I might do more things. Good turn. There it is, the second Meteor Strike. Let's go. Double Meteor Strike with Enlightenment Plus. This type of run is why Defect is your favorite? Tell me about it. Let's go. Choose one of 20 cards to add to the deck. There's Recycle. There's Recycle. Recycle lets us get rid of all the strikes in the deck. Slash any status cards that are added. That's pretty important. The only power bring offered is the Capacitor. Capacitor's not terrible, but not particularly helpful. Let's take the Recycle. And upgrade it. Alright, poor Champ is going to have no clue what's happening. But I assure you it will be unfair. This Recycle is particularly amazing with 2 holograms to get it back into our hands. Ooh, Hello World in this fight? I'm going to skip that one. Put that on the hand for the moment. Can be more holograms. That's not untrue. So Streamline becomes 0 cost after only 1 play with Enlightenment. That's incredible. And now we can recycle the Enlightenment, too. Pretty ridiculous. Get rid of this. Yeah, not even remotely fair. That's right. Not even a little bit. Mostly want a hologram skims rather than the recycle, but there'll be times for both. My hand is full. So yeah, once we can hologram skim, we can just do the biggest of nonsense. Each meteor strike is +5 energy. With Necronomicon, the Enlightened Meteor Strike would only hit 1 time. You have to actually pay 2 or more energy for Necronomicon to work. So this is how you go infinite with Defect. Yes. Stuff like this. Infinite with Meteor Strike. And then Skim just draws all 3 of that, so we can just go Meteor Strike, Hologram, Skim is an infinite. Have we seen the Abacus yet? Yes. Yeah, we already saw it, I think. I mean, if I need block, I just I do this. That's how we get block. Double in Liquid Memory is also absurd. Triple Meteor Strike. Click. Number 3, let's go. Onwards. No, this would have been an amazing run for Snecko-Eye Runic Pyramid. Alas, we are not offered it. We get Pandora's Box, 6 Transforms, double Strength Potions, which is, that's pretty good, or the Busted Crown for less card rewards. We certainly don't need energy from our boss relic. I mean, just look at what the deck is doing. But I'm pretty happy with the Pandora's Box here. What do you got? Echo Form Plus, double Sweeping Beam, and some other stuff. Pretty good Echo Form. Alright, have to go for the Burning Elite. Shouldn't be hard. Here, might as well go here and here also. Good, very good. Still one behind the previous Meteor Strike run. For shame. For shame. Bonk. Satisfying. Focus doesn't seem very important. Neither does Overclock. Very odd situation that I don't even want the Focus Potion. We're all Plasma, baby. Purple Fire Spirits. We can donate any card. If we donate a rare card, we'll gain 10 max health. So we could get rid of Echo Form or Machine Learning. I think I'm just going to get rid of a basic card I don't want, like the Zap here. So the Machine Learning still works really well with the Heat Sinks for immediate draw. Smell you later, Zap. Spirits seem to be ignoring me now. Disappointing. Zap got blapped. Force Field's not a bad option here. I think I'm just here for the card remove, though. Get rid of the Cold Snap. Yes, lose the Cold Snap. We have not mastered Sweeping Beam, so this will be a great way to do it by accident. Great news. Oh, and here's 999 gold, immediately offered after the shop. I'll fight a boss for a rare relic then. What about upgrade all cards? Yeah, we could make it work, but we don't need to. Fight a boss. TL music is so good. We are the boss. That's right. Echo Form draws more cards. Amazing. Beautiful. Heal 2 when we play a power. Double our energy. Let's go. Let's get us started even faster. What is even happening? Why is even happening? Neat. Double Enlightenment. Do it this way. Just hologram loop here. Pay full price for my meteor strikes just because I can. Third sweeping beam. Triple beam. Do we even want Tempest or some other way to cast energy for damage here? We can just play the meteor strikes over and over again. We really don't need another card to do damage with. You can think of some fun theoretical uses for them, but in practice, none of them are actually going to contribute anything more than what we already have, which is sufficient. Get this in play. Can leave heat sinks down too. We can draw a lot of cards here. Victory! Why does it sound like victory? Enlightenment everything. All 3 meteor strikes and the echo form. Neon achievement, by the way. Here, let's find the FTL Advanced Edition soundtrack. Perfect. All with 1 skim as well. Chaku's like, I'm trying! Molten Egg, any future meteor strikes will say plus on them. Have we done double white noise? No. Alright, let's take a second white noise. Remove a card from the deck. Recursion, I'm sorry. You are theoretically helpful here, but in practice, we don't need you. Upgrades. Not particularly important. I guess upgrading Meteor Strike is kind of good. Upgrading Reinforced Body, also kind of good. Eh, whatever. We'll be fine. Gotta get the blue key here. The hologram resolves first. Advanced draw discard mechanics. I've thought of doing an advanced, like, how to make an infinite loop video, skip this, and just kind of talk about some of the more bizarre ways to form an infinite loop of Slay the Spire's cards. So, kind of done that. Perfect block. Sure. There we go. I gotta say, even thousands and thousands of hours in, there are times that Slay the Spire has surprised me with how some of its mechanics work. Not always exactly as you'd expect. Start with a Dark Orb. Probably not actually useful, but we'll take it. An upgraded Defragment. Was that an energy flex? It sure was. What about Beam Cell? Beam Cell speeds us up, kind of. Although, again, I think it's completely unnecessary. Missed out on Overclock Mastery. Oh, well. Defrag is mostly a draw, too, with the heat sinks. That's what I'm thinking of it is. Not good enough. Dawn! Good friend Dawn gives us $222 redo. Really want to see all 3 Meteor Strikes. Just say normal here. So I'm actually not going to upgrade them. Just want them all to be the same status. Alright, that's fine. Recycle this one, I guess. Why not? Get rid of this. Seems like seems like we've broken it. Behold the power. Get him, Nunchaku. Third sweeping beam. No, gonna take the double upgraded Echo form. That sounds nice. Winding halls. We can also get. Okay, this is the run. This is the run we master madness on. Take 2 madnesses. Become infinity. Let's do it. You can even make the hologram 0 cost now. Curse of the Madnai. Not yet. It's fine. Fine-ish, anyway. Maybe not that fine. We can do this without hurting the birds. That's an option here. Although we might need to sweeping beam once or twice. Okay, first 2 cards are both played by Echo Form. So what, double madness, double hologram? That sounds right. Not great hits, that's okay. Go. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this. Bonk. Shrink down the camera a little bit. We've often got a lot of cards in hand for these endgame fights. Let's go a little smaller. There. Tiny Baler. Bonk. $93 energy. GG. Be free, my cultist friends, be free. Purple Yeti says, why are the Meteor Strikes staying at 1 cost? This card right here, Enlightenment Plus. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this combat. So the Meteor Strikes go from 5 to 1 and they stay that way. It's pretty sweet. Time Eater could be an issue, but I don't think they will be. That's already a good start. Actually, hologram, the hologram itself when echoing it. That's pretty sweet. Put this card back. It's fine. There we go. Slightly wrong order. Still fine. Double sweeping beam here. It's bonking time. Half health is 240, and this should be enough. That sets us up very nicely for phase 2 of this fight. And now, bonking. GG. To thump, a deep pulsing dread. Give you all the room is this. The heart of the spire, the source of all of this absurd energy gain. You charge your meteor to its maximum. Have I been here before? Wow. What a ridiculous run. I don't think we so much as looked at the potion bars in the last 20 floors. No kidding. Upgrade the other madness. 2 madness plus. Come on, enlightenment. Magnetism. Wait! Dolly's mirror? Oh boy. Dolly's mirror. I think this is going to be the run, Twitch chat. Cross enlightenment off the list, or I can do double magnetism? Is that even better? I mean, when else am I going to get to master magnetism? That's definitely harder to find in duplicate. The Master of Magnets. I'll buy one more unupgraded holo, sure. I think with the potions we ought to be just fine. Beautiful. I could madness that meteor strike if I want to, or I could just play it twice next turn. Just play it twice. Beautiful. Hit the shield? Let's try it. Attempting to hologram it. Let's do that. Oh, I might want to be hologramming Skim here. That's good. What does the mirror relic do? It let us duplicate a card in the deck, and we chose to get 2 copies of Magnetism as we go into the final fight here, partially for silliness, partially to go towards our year-long challenge of winning with all the different cards in Spire. The so-called Mastery Challenge. Make that a 1-cost Meteor Strike. And a free hologram. And a free skim. Or a free meteor strike. You know, I don't really care. Yeah, and a free meteor strike. Alright, well that was stupid. We get more card draw, and another white noise, or a core surge, or a fusion plus. 3 incredible upgraded cards being offered here. Magnetism did its best. None of these are necessary, but they're fun. Let's get a third white noise. Core surge to block vulnerable could be really nice too, actually. Let's take this. Top 3 cards of the draw pile. Seems pretty potent. Okay, we do get to block vulnerable. That's great news. That's right, mastered to meaning to have 2 copies in the deck after the heart kill. That's exactly correct. See, I've made a bit of a mistake. Double energy now? Feels wise. We sort of counter Beat of Death because they heal too. Let's go Machine Learning, Magnetism. So we're not vulnerable, and we have a Metamorphosis if we want it. Thanks. I'm just going to double one of the meteor strikes up front. There's Reinforced Body. Okay, so we can full block this hit. Kind of a game now of generating more energy while we do it. There's Enlightenment. Blizzard. Streamline, free skim. Noted. Seems quite adequate. One damage. Alright, I'm not even going to bother playing that. Chrysalis and Impatience. This is fun. We're actually generating cards that are going to be a bit of a problem for us. Not necessarily good, but it is fun. Double Echo Form in play. You got it. Vision's nice. There we go. Getting 1 block per energy this way, that doesn't seem like a particularly good deal, but I'll take a little bit. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of these. A reinforced body. Game's music change. Yeah, we ran out of the... Oh, we're in the Slug Explorer. We'll have our regular FTL music back. Normally, it's just one of the spooky tracks from the game. Alright, so I'm willing to do Enlightenment, Meteor Strike reinforced here. Yeah. There we are. Some more damage in there. Alright, good talk. Great turn. You get to apply Vulnerable. How quaint. Maybe we wanted to use the liquid memories there? Maybe. $500 block, please. Bonk. Blizzard scaling is online. Alright, heart is damage capped. That's good enough for me. Liquid memories recycle. Get rid of this stupid burn. Reshuffle. Get rid of this too. Double magnetism from the double magnetisms. How appropriate. On the last turn, no less. How fitting. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. What a heck of a run. Holy moly. Cross those off the list. That victory music, though. GG, Twitch chat. What an amazing run. What an amazing run. 3206. GG, everybody. By the way, give a shout out to the HelloFresh sponsorship. Thanks again for HelloFresh for sponsoring the Spire runs today, helping me connect chat members with a cool sponsorship opportunity. We did order our box on stream earlier. If you want to sign up for HelloFresh yourself and you're in the United States, you can use that link there in chat to get yourself a steep discount and support the stream at the same time. Pretty cool. No wonder the runs were so yummy. Need a dance party, maybe a stance dance party. It's actually from the FTL Advanced Edition soundtrack. Let's see, what's now playing? Say this is Colony Ship, 2008. And I think that's when FTL Advanced Edition came out now, 2008? Yikes. No, that can't be right. 2012. This must be a really old song from Ben Punty then. The jams. He Who Watches played their first FTL run this weekend. Isn't it such a game? It's a great game. No idea what you're doing, but it's fun to discover, ain't it? There's some familiarity to it. Beautiful. $2014, that's right. For Advanced Edition. Camel Crush says, anything you know before playing FTL for the first time? Pause often. Guns are good. Upgrade your shields first. And never skip a fight if you're given the opportunity. Those are some of my quick advices. Attack the enemy's weapon system first, also pretty good advice for most ships, especially with the Kestrel. There are 9 moons. Wait, no, 5. Dang, one event. Don't be afraid to look up stuff on the wiki. There's more info in FTL than you could possibly absorb just playing on your own, especially some of it is hidden under the hood. It's not the most informative, information-free game. So there is some amount of wiki looking that might be recommended. But I'd say for your first few runs, going completely blind. It's quite an experience. Quite an experience. Yeah, what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. Well, Twitch chat, that was an amazing defect run. I can't believe... 1, we're on a 4 streak now, with the added challenge, no less. And 2, that we had such absolutely ridiculousness occurring. Double sweeping beam, double magnetism, double madness, double echo form, double meteor strike, double white noise, all crossed off this run. That was great. Yes, Advanced Edition just made it a better game. More variety, more balance, more fun. Although hacking is OP. It's true. It's true. All right, Twitch chat, I'm going to take a really short break, and then we've got one more run in us. HelloFresh says there must be more Spire, and so there shall be. I'll be back in a minute or two, and we will play as the Watcher for our last run of the day. BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere.